So in total we have 28 plus 48 plus a 3, which is going to be a 79 LD session it is. Well, let's first start up with these. These actually won't pop the blessing even if I get an LD5 on that. And that will give me some more LD scrolls, which is also nice. I would love another Dova. I think I'm kind of fine on though. I got 4 Dovas right now, which is kind of fine-ish. I wouldn't mind more Miranese. Miranese would be nice. Light Fern Trust, that will be really dope. Guilty of Mine already pulled a Light Fern earlier today. After he got Light Fern from his LD Blessing. 2 days later, he pulls Light Fern again. Well, good luck, you have another LD Blessing. It's also one way to play. For LND's Force, I have every unit outside of Fiona. Still. I think Fiona I'm just never gonna get until we get an LD selection event. I don't get it why Mirane was buffed. No one understands that. Mirane buff is a similar thing as what they did at some point with Feng Yang buff. Absolutely no reason to buff a Feng Yang. Let's buff Feng Yang. Same thing with... what's it called? At some point Trix was buffed when Trix was already usable. No clue why. No clue why. Give me some LD5s on these. Layla was buffed when she was already used. She wasn't used that much though, I think. I don't remember. Evening. Can we get a Light Fern? There's another Urbaloo Fern. At least 3 more LD scrolls. That's just something. Dark Stark. Wouldn't mind Dark Stark. I think he's not that bad. But it's definitely like Light Fern is up here, Dark Stark is here, and then the other 2 are definitely down there. Well, Dark Fury is, I guess, usable. Is 1 buff away from being good. Light Fury, though, is like 4 buffs away from being good. Opinion about Light Stark, too low of activation rate on his S3, in my opinion. Pulling at least today. Congrats. Congrats. You like Dark Fury? Well, Dark Fury is not bad, but it's also kind of one of those things. Does it provide the right debuffs? Okay, another 6 on top of that. So we're looking at a 85 LD summon session altogether. Let's see, come to us. Let's see. Is this the Light Fern? Nope, it's a Dark Fern. Did already have that one. Quick, ban Klo! Wait, should we ban Klo? Is that how it works? Blessing still active? Yes, sir. Oh, Rex has already banned Klo. He did it for me. Nice. Nice, I believe. I believe. Well, it happened faster at that time. Would have been cool if that was purple, though. Would have been cool if that was purple. Well, back to back. That's useless. Unless it was a Fiona, then it would have been more useful. But Yellow Lightning is completely useless. Unless it's Fiona or Mirane. Which is pretty much as good odds as pulling an LD5. Just not that much. And it's been a while since we pulled a fucking LD5. Man, my account is just cursed, man. Ain't no way that this is average fucking rates, man. Ain't no... I'm getting fucking depressed on this bullshit, man. I'm getting fucking depressed on this bullshit. It is so fucking stupid. Nah, man. I can't go another fucking 1,000 LDs dry, right? Like, ain't no fucking way I'm going another 1,000 fucking LDs dry. This is so fucking stupid. I'm getting annoyed. Oh, wait. We actually ended up at a nice number. We're exactly 700 LDs dry right now. Man, this is so fucking depressing, man. How many scrolls are you without LD5? A great question over there, kind sir. For that, we have, kind sir, LD counts. If I go all of the things dry right now, this will be the third time I go over 850 dry since I started the LD count last year in January. Okay, that's exactly a good number. Fine. Let's first do these because these don't matter as much. And maybe it gives another dupe. And then I'll do the LD counts. Checking kind of shenanigans. Bunch of Tony Starks at it again. Do you have purple lighting? Yes, always. Oh, I do also have this one. Yeah, let's just do this one because fuck it. Panda Warrior. Do you have all RGB? I missed 2, but there are 2 random units that no one really cares about. It's the Wind Sky and the Wind Plasma thingy. Okay, let's see what we have. We got 10 over there, 16 over there. That's 26. Plus, let me just do a calculator before I make any mistakes. 26 plus 42 plus another 5, which is a 73 LD summon session at hand. Which would mean that we end up at, well, I'll just do the rest of the LD count later. But if we go dry on this once again, this will be the 3rd time that I reach 850 LDs dry plus since the start of the LD count. Which will be kind of bad. That will be kind of bad. Let's just start off with these. Or let's actually do free runs first, because free runs don't trigger the LD blessing. Okay, that's another 3. That was the wrong free run, wasn't the dark free run. But I'm more aiming towards Light Fern and Dark Stark. But then again, free runs could get buffed. They are definitely due for a buff because they're really ass, both of them. Okay, already have these. I also do still miss Fiona, but the odds of me pulling a Fiona is actually lower than me pulling an LD5. You kind of need SP up for pretty much anything these days. And that's another 3. Plus 3. What channel am I summoning in? Rexus, you tell me what channel to go for. Rexus is the man I trust with the luck. German 103. Is that some smokestack right there? And definitely all about the praise. Remember, you gotta ban someone. We'll start banning people when we have like a few LD scrolls left, I guess. We cannot start banning people right away. Come on, show me the goddamn purples. It's been a while. Okay, not on these. Ah, purple! 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 You baited. Haha, what's the mileage? Fuck y'all. Haha, just seeing if someone had it open on the second tab. We got another Dova, though. That's another 500 euros Dova. Or 1,000 euros Dova by now. Oh, shit! We actually did it. Find the fucking lead. Please be... Motherfuckers! Why are you cosplaying dark? It was so close. It was so fucking close. Nah, how do you do wrong color, man? How do you do wrong color? I saw the silhouette. I saw the fucking silhouette, man. And I don't even like Kovarachi. Like, Loki, I don't like this unit that much. I'm not sure where I put it on, like, my most wanted, but I'm pretty sure I put it pretty low. I'm not a big fan of this unit. But yeah, it's new, so of course I take it. Kovarachi, I'm not a big Kovarachi fan. Like, if you play Kovarachi, you have to build a whole comp around Kovarachi. Maybe it's more a siege offense unit for me than anything, but I'll go for a niche as well. OP with Gojo? Why the hell would it be OP with Gojo? So, Tanjiro combo unlocked? I could have already done that with a Wu Yong. Oh well, let's summon the rest. At least we did not go 1000 dry on the LD Blessing. At least we did not go another 1000 dry. We went just about 830 dry, I would say. Surely one more. I believe, man. I believe. Kovarachi is a worse Lima. It's a worse pretty much everything I already have here. I'm not the biggest of fans of it. It's a decent unit by all means, but I got other units. Probably I can do some kind of siege offense with it. Come on, drop me another one. I'm hella due still. Wrong element. But man, it's out of all of the dupes that I could have gotten, why did it have to be a dupe Nikki on the other side, man? That's just bugging me more than the Kovarachi itself. The draft is nasty though with Gojo, TL, Kovarachi. Why is that nasty? Why would that be any better than doing the same thing with a Lima? At least it's something. Yeah, it's definitely at least something. That's definitely true. Kovarachi is amazing. Let me check the Luxec thing, what Kovarachi is normally paired with. At least it's not a bad unit, true, but I don't really feel like it's gonna be used much for me. Loki, I'm not that happy with this one. It is OP with Lima. Oh, not that many matches, so that doesn't really count. Good with Hey Gang. Well, fuck that. Yeah, I'm not really sure why I would fit this one in over Lima in general. And drafting both of them, I don't know. With attack artifacts, well, the thing is, the units you name are not attack scaling, so that doesn't really do anything. Gojo's not attack scaling. TLing is not that much attack scaling. W Bastet, yeah, I'm kind of feeling it like a Bastet as well. It was a take dupe, wrong. It's never a dupe. Like, I would almost never take a straight up dupe for that. Where did I place it? Should be niche tier, right? Yeah, niche tier. It would be niche tier. It's not Storage Guardian. Well, the thing is, if you don't have any other units, sure, Kovarachi adds something to the table, but I already have a Woyong I don't use, so... The Nikki was funny though, the Nikki baited me so fucking hard, man. I'm more salty about Nikki on the other side, not gonna lie. I'm legit fucking annoyed by that Nikki being on the other side. Woyong is not Kovarachi though, very different units. Yeah, but I don't... Yeah, it's immunity there, which is not that bad, but yeah, I don't know. Going at 800 dry plus... in the end, like, if we include the LD that I had to do for the blessing, going like 1000 scrolls for just the Kovarachi doesn't really be like, yeah, nice. Could have been light pudding, true. At least no more blessing, so now I don't have the feeling for the need to spend. I think I won't be spending until SWC scrolls, which is pretty soon anyways. But so the Dova in the session, I did get another Dova, yeah. You have skin for him, most likely. Tend to drop a lot of these LD skins on the LDs. Apparently, I didn't do it for this one. Probably, you want to know why I didn't do it on this one? Because I don't like the unit. That is the honest truth. I don't like the unit. Pretty sure I would have it on the dark one, right? There was a moment I liked the dark one a lot. Currently, it's not that strong in the meta. Yeah, unlocked. Maybe it grows on you. I don't know if it's really worth another good Swift set. That's the main thing. Like, sure, I could throw like a 210 Swift will at it, but I'm definitely not going to give it some kind of crazy 230 set. Like, he's definitely not worth a 230 set in my drafting. So win rate on Kovarachi right now is just around 50-ish. Yeah, 50.2, so nothing special. I'm surprised people rock Violent on Kovarachi. Why the fuck would you even do that? So similar to Bastet, yeah, he's straight up a Bastet with an immunity in my opinion. Also, the other unit in the Blessing, not Laura. Attack per gain is also just 20, which is not that much. I do know for sure right now I'm always going to be summoning on this client and never on the Steam client anymore. Also for Kovarachi drafts, I've seen less than Big V play with it today. I was not convinced it was any good. Because what is the most used speed lead with a Kovarachi? Freaking Sierra, Megumi is shit. S1 heal is pretty mediocre nowadays though. And also someone else pulled a Burkild. Would have been more happy with the Burkild. Loki Burkild would have gotten a lot more play on my account for sure. Because there's very good odds that I would use this thing as much as I use Wolyong, which is never. And Burkild would be an easy rune thingy. Your TL brain nerfs it. No, it's just me having Lima doing this job like 10 times better already. Yeah, Burkild I would have good runes for. This thing, what can you really do with it? 100 res, bit of speed. Yeah, 100 base on Swift is also just so freaking ass. I so hate that. Could drop it on these. Can make it fast. No HP whatsoever. Also just seeing Joe Gunn just now, I feel like Joe Gunn would be drafted a lot more than this thing. Could do this on leftover runes. Oh wait, I need will, of course. This kind of speed, I will probably have to go for this stats. Would you have preferred Dark Cookie? Oh, for sure. Dark Cookie is pretty solid. I think I'll do this. Don't really use Erosion anyways. Is there a good siege offense hit with this thing? Then I can at least use it for that. Because I don't really feel the idea of going for a Tanjiro draft that Lest is doing, for example. Yeah, he's definitely spamming the two of them. But he's also just plays straight up without a speed lead. I don't really think that that is the right thing in the current meta, in my opinion. I don't think you can get away with every match without a speed lead. And then when he goes for speed lead, it's Erosion, which I really do not like. Well, also his Tanjiro is just 56 win rate, which is also nothing crazy. Well, let me actually up the number on the LD counts. How many LDs did we had left after we popped the scroll? I don't even know. I'll just check that after for the edits. We'll have to edit it anyways. I'll edit that one later. And of course it is 8 right now. I wish it was that many. Like 20 or 30, yeah, I'll get the exact number later. People build counters from the Lima meta, so it's even worse right now. That's very true. Yeah, he drafts it a lot with Heigang, which makes it that the Lima counts don't do as much. But I also do know that he has a super fast set on this, faster than I have. Plus, if I were to throw faster set at him, he's crit damage 4, which is like, yeah, maybe not really the set you want to use on a fucker like this. Which is also not crazy fast. And it's crit damage 4 as mentioned. Well, no, I can technically do faster. This would be fastest via will, I guess. Fastest off will? Off will would be this. But I think you kind of want him on will because he's 100 base speed, and 100 base speed is absolute trash for a Swift unit. Especially without will. I will see if I can make some use of him in siege offense. There's probably some siege offenses with him. If we're talking attack boosters, the only one that I would have actually liked was a Greg. Greg would have been fun. Well, I have fast runes, but the big issue with the fast rune that I have is that it's just bound on a crit damage 4. Which pretty much fits almost no unit except Wunsa, maybe a Yeonhong, and Escher. Well, yeah, that's all for me for today, guys.
Thanks for watching. If you would like to see more guides, join the Discord and check out the content tab for the guide video archive, which contains all of the guides that you might need. Hope to see you there.